I guess, what are you willing to share about the departure of DK Metcalf and why you were at some point willing to depart with him, John?
Yeah, fair. DK and I had very open conversations last couple of years, and about his future and what that looked like and what he wanted. And we always have to do what's best for the organization first and foremost. That's what drives us. Everybody that throughout the National Football League that does what we do. And it was apparent that he wanted to move on. And so when we got back from the combine, we had some real clear, direct conversations. And at that point, decided it was probably best for both of us to move forward.
Was it a salary related thing, John?
No, it really wasn't. And it was interesting because it wasn't like animosity either. It was like, somebody's really, really, he really wanted a fresh start. And, it's not like, we went into the off season thinking this would be a possibility, but he was just, he was pretty dug in on it. So, ended up working out for both clubs, working out for us, working out for Pittsburgh. And we wish him the best. He's a great guy and obviously a high-end competitor.
And the fact that Jackson Smith-Njigba had such a breakout season, I think it's fair to call it that, last year. Does that give you, again, I'm wondering how that works into your mindset as a general manager when you're saying, okay, I just saw what the kid did. I know what DK wants. I know that there's not going to be any sort of middle ground, it appears, so let's do this.
Yeah, a part of it, but it's also, that does factor in, but it's also, again, when you're moving on from a talent like DK, it's important to be able to try to replenish that room. So being able to add, the speed with MVS, and then obviously, Cooper Kupp coming in, and the guy's a total role model, works his tail off. I know you know him real well, and he's been outstanding for that room and for the group out here, and especially for JSN, going into his third year. So, we're excited about the group. Drafted 2 guys that we're really excited about as well. So, along with the guys that have been here too. So, we're excited about that room.
I love that guy. I love Cooper Kupp. He's just a fascinating dude. Obviously, you brought him home, right? That's number one. And his journey to being I guess, listen, I know the word scrawny gets thrown around, and it's not fair, but that's what he essentially was as a high schooler, just dreaming of doing what he's doing right now in the NFL. Super Bowl MVP. He comes from the division, and you can take him from another team and maybe have that chip on his shoulder utilized in your behalf. How much tank does he have left, John? That's the question.
Yeah, and really coming home. I mean, and when you watch the film, there were some durability questions there, but you're watching the film, the play speed, quite honestly, is the same. And he's very confident in the way he takes care of his body. So, bring him in with the people we have in the building, with Sam Ramsden and David Strickland and the guys that, Ivan Lewis and the guys that are always working with the players like that, hands-on. It's been a great experience so far, and he knows his body real well. And, scrawny, I know what you're saying, but holy cow, like, I just left the field. Those guys were down there, and guys are looking ripped.
I meant as a high schooler. I meant as a high schooler, as a kid that wasn't getting any.
He wanted to go to UW.
Right. He wanted
to go to UW. They didn't recruit him. Yeah, right. So he goes, it's great story.
Yeah, it's been kind of a journey for him that I'm sure he's so excited to be in the state of Washington. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.